Memories of Long Island by Ron Pope opens with the singer remembering his time on Long Island with his ex-lover. They would spend their days driving along the beaches, swimming in the ocean, and hiking in the ocean, and hiking in the woods. They would also spend their nights drinking at the local bars and dancing in the clubs. The singer remembers how happy he was during that time. He felt like he was finally home. He had found someone who loved him for who he was, and he felt like he could be himself around her. But the relationship didn't last. They eventually broke up and the singer was left heartbroken. He moved away from Long Island, and he tried to forget about her, but he can't forget. The memories of Long Island and his ex-lover are still there, haunting him. He can still see her image, hear her laugh, and feel her touch. The singer and his ex-lover met in college. They were both from Long Island, and they quickly fell in love. They met in a history class, and they bonded over their shared love of the island. They would spend hours talking about the beaches, the forests, and the small towns that made up Long Island. They would also talk about their dreams for the future, and they would make plans to stay on Long Island together after college. The singer and his ex-lover were inseparable. They went to class together, they studied together, and they even lived together. They were always there for each other, and they knew that they could always count on each other. One day, the singer asked his ex-lover to marry him. She said yes, and they were married a few months later. They were so happy together, and they knew that they would be together forever. They spent their summers at the beach, swimming, sunbathing, and playing in the sand. The singer and his ex-lover would spend their summers at the beach, swimming, sunbathing, and playing in the sand. They would wake up early in the morning and go for long walks on the beach. They would swim in the ocean, even when it was cold. They would build sand castles and have picnics. They would spend hours just talking and laughing. They went on road trips together, exploring the different parts of Long Island. They would explore the different parts of Long Island, from the beaches of the North Fork to the wineries of the East End. Long Island is a beautiful place, and the singer and his ex-lover were lucky to be able to explore it together. They were inseparable, and they thought they would be together forever. But then, one day, they broke up. The singer was devastated, and he didn't know what to do. He moved away from Long Island, trying to forget about her. But he couldn't forget. He still thought about her every day. He still loved her. Years later, he decided to go back to Long Island. He wanted to see the place where they had been so happy together. He wanted to see if he could find closure. He drove to the beach where they used to go swimming. He walked along the sand, remembering the way she used to laugh and play in the waves. He went to the spot where they used to have picnics. He sat down on the grass and he closed his eyes. He could almost smell her perfume. He went to the bar where they used to go dancing. He ordered a drink and he sat at the bar watching the people dance. He thought about how happy they used to be together. He left Long Island feeling sad, but also feeling a sense of peace. He knew that he would never forget her, but he also knew that he had to move on with his life. The song Memories of Long Island is a beautiful and heartbreaking song about love, loss, and the power of memories. It is a song that will stay with you long after you have heard it. The song ends with the singer driving back to Long Island. He's not sure why he's going back, but he knows that he has to. He needs to see the place where he was so happy, even if it's just for a little while.